Welcome back to the Cool Comic Show. I'm one of your hosts, Damien, and with me, as always, is Galactic Mr. E, aka Mr. E, aka E, and of course, our special guest that joined us last week at Jelani Carter, aka at Jelani Hendricks, aka at I watched this episode already because I didn't realize that we were going to be recording it again, so he's watching it for a second time. Jelani is back with us today.
Hi guys. Yeah, that was an accident. I got very
fine.
eager this morning.
How do you
in between
accidentally choose to watch something?
Well, I was eating breakfast and I was also coming off of a Zoom meeting, and I was like, you know what, like make the time go by.
She-Hulk.
Good old episode of She-Hulk, because I didn't realize that I would be back, but I'm here, so it's all good. It's all good.
If you guys haven't seen Jelani's episode of My Cool Books, he put that up last week, talked about one of his favorite runs. Good video. I'm going to actually check out that run since he went over that. But yes, we were back to watch more She-Hulk. Last week, as you guys saw, we were kind of scattered a little bit trying to record because my computer was crashing. So like during the recording, I was kind of like half thinking about computer shit and then half watching. But overall, I really enjoyed last week's episode. Like I think the jokes were really good. Like the serious moments were good. Action obviously was cool and everything like that. It was just like a fun like, I feel like it's going to be a fun introduction to this little like corner of the MCU that I'm looking forward to watching, the rest of the season. I think it was cool. It was a good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well, and it opens up the door for a lot to happen. And I was skeptical going into the first episode, but after watching the first episode, I was like, I need more of this immediately.
I'm exactly the same. I would ask Jelani, hey Jelani, what are you looking forward to episode 2? But since
I mean, how I feel about this upcoming episode as well as last week's episode is a word that I like using. One of my favorite creators uses is the potentiality. There's so much potentiality with this story and these characters, and I'm so excited to see where this goes because, like, if you guys watch my cool comic book review, if that's what you guys call it, the cool comic story.
Okay. Not even knowing.
Okay, I kind of butchered it. I butchered it.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes right now.
But yeah, like one of my favorite
coming up
things
in your performance review.
One of my favorite things is She-Hulk's ability to be cool with everybody in the Marvel universe. So I'm excited to see moving forward how she just interacts with everyone.
Yeah.
A
few of you guys commented. There were some comments that were kind of a mess, but overall, generally, some people were pretty positive with the comments, and it made me think of like. It seems to be a lot of people that are watching this, and I think not even just in our comment section, but just online, that people kind of had the same sentiment that like she feels like she is She-Hulk, she's Hulk's cousin, but she's kind of making her own version of herself, her own story, and she's gonna stand out. And I think you mentioned it last week where like if we don't get any more Hulk for the rest of the season, like we're cool with that. Like she obviously introduction, him for the first episode, their connection, and then like she can stand on her own. And I think even though the last episode was like pretty much on the island that whole time, like it was definitely a lot of fun, and it's like it's a fun time and a good time. So
yeah,
we enjoyed.
And you
can
already tell she's like 10 times more confident in herself than the Hulk like ever was.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm really looking forward to that aspect.
Is the thing I'm gonna call people out right now. A lot of lame people on the internet, not only in our comments but on the internet, were like this and this and that, and why it's like, listen. If you can't handle her being the character that she is, then don't watch it. And don't watch our videos if you're like that kind of thinking, because just get out of here. But everyone else, fortunately, that's like a loud minority, but fortunately, overwhelmingly, people have been enjoying this show. So with enough talking, let's watch episode 2, Superhuman Law.
Episode 2, She-Hulk Boogaloo. Let's go.
Oh my lord.
Previously on Dragon Ball.
I'm so glad this is all of our first time watch.
All season, Jelani, I'm telling you.
A superhero is not appealing to me.
Honestly, she's bringing up good points. It does sound awful to be a superhero besides the powers.
Yeah. And like,
They
even
make
if you
no
do
money.
have the powers, like, yeah, just because I have the powers, I have to risk my life.
Exactly. They get no money.
I mean,
they get no like appreciation now.
Right. Especially in this universe where literally they just had like a civil war, and then like right after the civil war, the world ended. And then after the world ended, they fixed it. Then like half the superheroes that were in that either died or went crazy. Like it's
And then now in this post, everyone came back. It's like you can't even get a loan if you're Captain America. It's like
I was about to
damn,
say,
dude.
Sam Wilson like saved the
damn.
universe.
Right.
Like, sorry. And your
That's a
family's home is
game?
gonna get taken too.
Yeah. Sam
That's Miss
Wilson
Marvel?
can't get a loan. Wanda out here capturing a whole city just cuz. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, last episode ended kind of wild with that whole courtroom fight. Oh, this art is sick.
Oh, nice.
I love this art so much.
She looks so cool.
Oh, I love her.
Yo, this art is dope. Who? I'm pretty sure it had to be a comic artist that drew this.
Had to be.
Can you tell us about what you saw today? Yeah. So, this chick, pretty decent.
She said pretty decent.
A chick Hulk, please.
Exact.
Some kind of She-Hulk?
Some kind of.
No, that's for somebody called She-Hulk.
That's you,
Some
dog.
kind of
Possibly be what you're
mutagen.
calling me.
She-Hulk, come on, just give
Not girl.
In a good way, they're kind of acknowledging like her naming of She-Hulk.
Yeah. Let's
Hell
go.
Hey.
That's Jelani's wife right there.
Yes.
For any ladies out, actually, never mind, he's spoken for. But any other ladies out there who are 6'7",
Any WNBA players, please hit up
Yeah.
Jelani.
Please.
I'll put
Trying to
his
be a
Twitter link in the
basketball
bottom.
husband.
He likes to be cradled.
To suddenly debut superpowers just to drum up publicity for yourself.
Only you would.
Such a hater.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
guy's
God.
a hater.
Man.
Some would say he's a mad hater. Am I right, E? Shout out to our Harley
Neat
Quinn
little
video.
trick you got there.
If you watched the Harley Quinn reaction,
Avengers offer healthcare,
oh,
maternity leave,
True.
pension.
true.
Are
We're
they
just
even
talking
paid?
about it.
Are they even paid?
Jen.
Could you go back to Jen? Jen, this is a serious conversation.
Not like he's shooting like two different people.
Yeah. He's intimidated by a tall woman.
Girl, hello.
all them drinks.
Yeah,
Oh,
just hit at
shit.
once. Fuck.
Declared a mistrial because you, as your what, She-Hulk.
That is not what I call it. Me. But I don't have a better name for it yet, but that's not it.
Wonder if she'll get a new name.
No, Jen, I'm sorry. I have to let you go.
Damn.
You're a liability for the DA's office.
Wait, you're firing me?
That's where to get
Back to
sober.
Hulk mode. That's fucked up.
Damn.
I mean,
Imagine you have this superpower where you
Attorney
can
for
drink
hire.
all you want, but as soon as you turn back to normal, you are
yeah,
done.
yeah. He still got the hangover too.
Charlie was hammered.
Bro, no wonder she stays in her She-Hulk form.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's probably not to drink, but like, it's a perk.
We're not prepared to offer you the position at this time.
Damn.
If only there was a lawyer in. Well, I guess he's in New York. Never mind.
Take the risk of
I really love like the. God,
Yeah,
Her homegirl's got some fashion too.
true. She stays
Is
with
that,
them pearls.
is that Martha Wayne with the pearl?
What are you
Okay,
doing?
dog.
Eye on the prize. Come
No.
What?
Is that Captain America's her fucking phone background?
As it should be.
His ass.
Is Captain America's ass not your phone background?
Oh,
let me change it right now. Actually,
Hi, sweetheart.
her parents.
Oh, no. She has two parents?
A loving parents.
No wonder
I
she's
thought
not
this
a
was the
hero.
MCU.
Yeah, no wonder she's not a superhero.
one of them has had to disappear in the past year, right?
He's got a whole family, a whole squad.
She's got a whole family? Oh, no.
Ched. This man's name is Ched.
I hate that.
Big news! So I got promoted to manager over at the Best Buy.
Hell yeah,
Best
Ched.
Buy, Chad.
Coming up.
the Best Buy.
The Best Buy. The one.
Now, Jen, that Hawkeye guy, what happens to those arrows of his? Does he go around and collect them when he...
That's a good question.
Good point.
His goober ass family.
All right.
Let's get this.
hazardous to leave those things lying around.
He is fixated on these arrows, but he's asking good questions.
That was just an excuse to check in with you. How you doing, kiddo?
Good dad.
Well,
Maybe I should have just let those people get smushed.
Well, I mean, don't do that.
I mean, you've made some points.
this isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family. And you didn't
love that line.
destroy a city.
That's true.
True.
Ran around
Oh,
New
you
York.
mean the line that you just heard for the first time? Yeah.
Oh yes, for a second.
You were dreading happened, but look, you're still standing. And now you get to keep.
W dad.
True, actually.
Everyone take this as a sign to be good parents if you ever have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to die or be a shitty parent for your kid to be a superhero, you know?
Exactly.
She said balling on a budget.
Miss Walters, it's nice to see you again.
It would make a good origin story.
Mr. Holloway?
I'd like to offer you a job.
Oh?
Is this a joke?
I'm putting together some sort of suicide squad.
Okay. Jesus.
As some sort of damage control.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
A new superhero division,
Pedro, Jen Walters is back, baby.
huh? Los Angeles.
Wonder what that stands for.
One day we'll figure it out.
That's crazy.
That means I'll expect you to be at work and in court.
As the She-Hulk. It's a very obvious metaphor here, you know, for hiring someone based on how they look.
But right, I didn't even catch that double entendre low key.
This way, please.
God.
Oh, damn.
All right, come on.
We are
We'll need their mail.
This is a very interesting concept, though. Like, I know they talked about it in the trailer, but...
Right.
I am totally qualified, but now everyone around here.
Oh, he's a comic
comic
nerd.
books on the
Let's
wall.
go. Let's go. Imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, yeah, like all the cases she could represent and everything, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, corner office and everything.
Right.
You fancy, huh?
I'll leave you to settle.
Homegirl already here, you know?
It's because they wanted a Hulk lawyer in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yes,
Come on now.
but look at everything
They got
you're
some
getting us.
expertise.
Yes, but
Yes, windows.
You're still a lawyer.
Banger ass office.
Improv 101.
This office is crazy.
Hi there. I'm also in
This guy's name is Pug.
I love him.
What else is he from? I feel like I've seen him before.
Who's this attractive man?
Yes, and he's always an idiot. Just
Best
my
bathroom for
type.
pooping?
Hot
Oh
and
my
stupid.
For any hot and stupid guys out there, make sure you guys
Please
check out,
slide
go to our
into my
Gmail
DMs.
at thecoolcomicshow@gmail.com.
Himbo.
First case is the parole of Emil Blonsky.
Oh,
Also
Anybody
known as
but-
Abomination, Mr. Blonsky has been serving a sentence in an ultra-high security prison.
he's been in jail since 2008.
Yeah, it's like Jesus. And do the snap and everything too.
Yo, oh my god. That has been even technically longer than that, right?
Yeah.
That's actually true.
Imagine he
I
didn't
guess he
get
was
snapped and
also-
just had to be in there.
Remember in Shang-Chi, he was doing those fights too in the underground club.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Wong
true.
was sneaking him out.
Shout out Wong.
Fucking
A
super.
real one, honestly.
Wong
Black
has
Gate,
been the
not Black
star of Phase 4, and you cannot change my mind.
Yeah, this is the Wong
No, that is
CU now.
honestly true.
The DODC.
She finally got some shoes that fit. Let's go.
Who made her size 15 shoes? I would like to.
Ask
You know, there's a
Shaq.
significant decrease in feet.
If
percentage
Shaq
this
can get
episode, you know?
shoes, She-Hulk can get shoes.
Honestly,
True.
big facts.
Walter.
I mean, how am I supposed to know that?
Right. Why are you mad?
Right? All I see is lasers.
Like, why are you upset that I didn't know these will chop me
Oh
in
my
half?
god, walk through.
Just grabs her by the collar. Come on.
Slide it down.
Sign here.
He hates his job.
Yeah.
Gotta deal with villains all day.
He's like, I gotta escort this Hulk, not Hulk.
You gonna serve me up with some fava beans and a nice can?
This is
He is not.
This guy does hate his job.
He is not amused.
Not with the foolishness.
It would be a trip though, representing the guy trying to kill your cousin.
Namaste.
Mr. Blonsky, I was expecting.
Abomination, right?
Yes.
Not past the yellow line.
Come on, girl.
Honestly, I've completely transformed myself.
I don't believe that.
You got the fly Crocs on though.
True.
Not even in sport mode. He really is relaxed.
Okay.
With 7 soul mates that I met through the prison pen pal program that I want to start a new life with.
Oh my god.
It's a quick way to give him his backstory for anyone who didn't watch Incredible Hulk 15 years ago.
I was under direct orders from your
True.
But then you went on a destructive rampage in Harlem.
Also true.
That wasn't
Sweet
sanctioned
Christmas.
by the
I was
Damn.
a highly decorated soldier.
You know, you were kind of
On a
unhinged
Yeah.
mission to take out
before you got the
Yeah.
a
suit.
threat. And I
I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched the Edward Norton.
We're
Time to
watching it.
rewatch the 2003 one too, the old one.
your cousin is held up as some kind of hero, and I'm locked up in here.
He brings up a very good point.
True.
I understand your point, but the parole board's gonna need to know that you feel remorse for your actions to even consider release.
I'm sorry.
I wonder if he got blipped or not.
I'm sorry, Uwu.
That's
my remorse.
Haikus.
My bad. Ooh.
Your haikus to his victims.
Tiny ears here.
If I were your attorney, I'd advise
Let's cut this
you
off right now.
to- Yeah, I'll think about it.
You did try to kill my family.
She's got other family. Like Ched.
Oh god.
Buzzball, huh? There he is.
Jen, what's up?
Does he use a tablet? That's a cell phone.
Yeah,
Congratulations, that's fantastic.
that's true.
And
I
I'm not
think if-
falling for an act here, but Blonsky did seem to have really good arguments, you know? He was so compelling.
He's like-
and maybe I want to believe that he's reformed.
She's so good at portraying this character. It feels so real, dude.
They were also doing a really good job, like their cousin relationship too.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job. Yes.
That's great, Jen, you should. Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back, and a really heartfelt haiku.
I was just thinking this is a great way to show more of Hulk's story without a Hulk movie too.
So you're sure you're okay with
Guys
it,
catch that?
really?
Yeah,
What'd he say?
with it. Sounds like you're okay.
He said I was a completely different person, literally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
True.
He really was.
I love that. That's got
course
a
you
nice
do.
ring to it. She-Hulk, attorney at law.
He said the thing. The second show we watched today where they said the thing.
Yeah, that's actually true. I like how she looked at the camera too when he said I was a different person.
It's like we're watching The Office.
Some things I gotta
Not the
take
Hulk
care
toes
of.
again.
What you working on?
Huh?
Ooh, where he going?
the-
Oh, he's
fuck?
probably going to see old dude.
Okay.
He's just gone. All right. Well, Bruce is off world for a while.
Yeah, gonna go talk to Captain
guess-
Marvel.
Mr. Holloway.
I guess that's their way of being like, hey, no more Hulk in the show.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
So this means you're taking Blonsky's case.
another Guardians cameo that lasts 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Shout out Thor! It's gonna be on Disney Plus soon.
Oh, true. You guys ready for a rewatch?
Statements made by Emil Blonsky's attorney after shocking footage leaked showing the
Prison
abomination
Break.
participating in
Yep.
what appears to be an underground fight club.
Oh, there it is.
Wong.
Shang-Chi.
Oh. That sucks.
Now Mr. Holloway setting her up for failure.
Oh, man.
So what
The
do you guys
show is-
think?
Oh, that
This
was
show is
it.
really
Damn!
good.
I didn't even realize the credits were
Yeah, another
rolling.
30 minutes.
I'm sitting here
So something
like
that happened at the beginning, and I didn't mention at the time because I forgot, but I just remembered. I got kind of spoiled this morning. Well, not really a spoiler. When she was looking at like jobs on her computer, on the side there was like news articles, and it's one of them
There
said
is a
something
post-credit scene,
of.
by the way.
okay.
Oh, there is post credits. Okay. Something that said it was just like a quick link headline. It said "Man with claws for hands gets into a bar fight," and I was
I
like,
did see that. Yeah, my cousin sent me a screenshot of that. I didn't even catch it the first time I watched it.
You mean Edward
Yes.
Scissorhands?
Yeah. So Edward
course.
Scissorhands coming to the MCU.
Nice. What I've always wanted, dog. What I've always wanted. But
so good.
yeah, that actor is Josh Segura. He was also in Arrow.
What was it?
Oh, he was the mayor, right?
He played Prometheus. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I knew you. I see, like.
Yo,
I
shout out to
recognized
the
him.
Arrowverse. You know, R.I.P.
that doesn't exist anymore. Well, it won't
R.I.P.
exist after this last season of The Flash
Oh yeah.
because
Oh, there he is. Look, Sagara.
Had a good run.
it had an okay run.
Ooh,
No,
man,
it
had
had a run.
It lasted
Muscle
for a
Beach, that'd
long
be sick.
time. So like
Yeah.
people were watching it, people were digging it. You know,
Yeah,
But it's had
the
its
first couple of
time.
seasons of Arrow, like the early era, it was a lot of fun.
Those first 2 seasons of Arrow, mastered.
First season of the
television.
Flash. Shit.
yeah.
Here we go. Post credits.
I don't know what 4K is. This thing.
Fucking Chad. I don't know what I'm doing down here.
Not them just using her.
Dude, that's exactly what my mom would have me doing if I got powers. Just bring all the groceries in at once.
Why do they have so much water?
Well, that was She-Hulk. What are you guys' thoughts? Jelani, what was your initial thoughts when you first watched it?
The first time that you watched it, yeah.
Yeah, first time
Oh,
watching
you
it
mean
right
just now? My first time watching
Yeah.
it?
Now you're lying?
Man,
That's
I
crazy.
I thought it was really good, man. I'm glad that it's like it seems like it's continuing its hot streak. And like I was saying like a little bit earlier, like I really love Tatiana Maslany's portrayal of this character. It feels very real. The world feels like actually like lived in. Like you were saying earlier, Damien, like they really feel like cousins. Like I just love this. And then I like the fact that we already got like a glimpse of her like home life, like outside of her friends. Like even like the line where her dad was like, "You're acting like we haven't had a Hulk in the family before. Like what are you worried about?" I'm like, that's like exactly like a conversation like my pops would have with me, honestly. So I'm really enjoying this. It's so good.
Yeah. It's written really well. It's written really well.
Really well.
I just like you said, I just love the family dynamic. I love how, comfortable she is with her powers, how confident she is in her, not just her powers, but like her ability just to do her job, and that's what we're focusing on. And she doesn't want to be a superhero, which I think is a very awesome take, because like everything we watch, everyone's dream is to be a superhero, and she's like, I'm just trying to do my 9 to 5.
Or they feel like they have to be.
Yeah.
My dream job is a lawyer. I don't know what this other stuff.
I'm already doing my dream job. This extra shit is nonsense. So so I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. It definitely feels different. Like we talked plenty of times during Miss Marvel and during Moon Knight of like the first time they were introducing characters, but not through a movie, it kind of felt off. But something like this, and again, we mentioned it last week that obviously it's a connection to Hulk, so it's a little bit different. But she feels like she stands on her own. It feels like a natural fit in the world and the universe they're building. Everything's believable, like her relationships, the way she's approaching this whole being She-Hulk, and like even them acknowledging the fact that like She-Hulk, the name as it is, like she doesn't like it, but she kind of goes with it.
Yeah.
So I think this show has a lot, like you mentioned earlier, the potentiality. Even if it's not like cameos every week and everything like that, like I think it's still going to be a fun time, and I look forward to next 7 weeks of Jelani watching this before he watches it with us.
Now that I know, I'll watch it with you guys.
But yeah, I think like even though it does have an edge up on like Moon Knight and Miss Marvel because the Hulk is there, it still like stands on its own, because even Hawkeye,
oh yeah, Hawkeye, that's true.
they had Hawkeye in there, but like it still isn't one that people like talk about all the time. I mean, Damien, you haven't even seen it yet.
I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, so like
that's one of my top out of the like the
it's
Marvel
one of my
TV
top
series.
as well, but like nobody really talks about it. And like I feel like there was still a little bit of disconnect between the characters, because yes, you had Hawkeye in there, but there wasn't really, I feel like they were kind of forced together,
Yeah.
But like in this one, it's so relaxed, it's just so fresh, it's
Like it doesn't feel like crazy world ending like every like you know what I mean?
Exactly. The relationships
Going through her
aren't
life.
forced, they're just chilling, and I like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the comic book guy in the office.
Yeah, he was like starstruck. It's just
Yeah, but I do think I mentioned next that we didn't catch it when it happened. That little headline of guy with claws, it's like, was that like
that guy's?
This just go back to my fanhood of the X-Men. It's just like, how are we gonna approach them?
What if they need a lawyer? Because he had a bar fight.
I mean, it's that'd be very interesting if the X-Men get introduced in this. Like, obviously the whole mutant thing was in Miss Marvel, but like
the guy with the claws just has some sort of mutagen, Yeah,
it's just very interesting to put it on there now. I don't know, like I just want the X-Men. Give me X-Men Fantastic Four 5 years from now when I'm fucking old as fuck. But all that aside, She-Hulk, it's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it and look forward to more. Anything else you guys want to add? Any other ideas or mentions or thirsting?
I don't think I'm gonna be thirsty this week. I think I'm gonna be all right. I think just a character that I really want to see is like Patsy Walker, Hellcat. Even though I don't know if they're gonna bring back the same actress because she was technically in Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna
I
bring.
go back and watch that.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, they may. I know there's talks to bring back the same actress as Jessica Jones. So I think the only
Kristen Ritter.
two actors that are getting replaced are Luke Cage and Iron Fist, because the talks are that they're going to do a Heroes for Hire series and just recast those two actors. But everyone
Honestly,
else,
I liked Old Boy as Luke Cage.
everyone else from the Netflix series or shows, I think is still going to come back in some
Oh man,
in some way.
I would hate for them to get recasted. I really like both of them.
I did too.
I mean, especially Mike Coulter.
Yes.
I mean, Mike Coulter is killing it on Evil. Apparently, everybody loves that show.
Yeah.
And I think Finn Jones. I think just the script was bad. I think that's kind of messed up.
But even then, season 2 went crazy in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then and when he was in Defenders, I liked him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I thought he
I
did
would
real
hope that.
well, but like know how the internet gets. Once that soundbite is out there, people are going to latch onto it whether they're watching the show or not. I mean, you even see it here with She-Hulk. Like, people are all up in arms and like, just watch the show or don't. Like,
Which we mentioned at the beginning of this video. If you are offended by the show in some way, or if you feel some type of way, like because of what she said last week or anything like that, just get out of here.
Grow up.
Grow up. It's 2022. All right.
Exactly.
But that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Next week, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a cameo from
Invincible.
Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah, Howard. Yeah.
That would actually be kind of sick though.
But thank you guys.
Maybe that's where the Hulk went, because Howard was all
We
for it,
appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys go follow Jelani. Tell him, remind him next week to not. Next Thursday, send him a tweet on Twitter. I'll put his Twitter on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Make sure to not be like, hey, don't watch the episodes you record. Tell him that next week.
Yes.
So.
Okay, I promise.
But thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for episode 3. Whatever it's called.
All right. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, bye.